The Irish Channel. You think of the Irish coming into America, and you start thinking the 1840s, which is the potato famine in Ireland. But the Irish they go back further. The relationship of the Irish to New Orleans goes back into the 1820s. The English merchants wanted to have empty ships to pick up cotton and other raw materials from the colonies to bring back to Europe. So you start seeing the Irish start coming over in droves. The merchants are trying to find some place to dump off the Irish. So they start dumping them off in New Orleans, basically. It's, you got to drop the ballast somewhere, right? To put it that way. My grandparents are from Sligo, and so I can say dump off the Irish. The big thing with the Irish is that, they're hardworking people who want to get jobs and that kind of thing. And there are always jobs that other people aren't willing to do. And so the Irish would take on those jobs. And that's where the New Basin Canal comes in. Well, now the Irish, as you get into some of the stories, right? It doesn't take long for the Irish to figure out they can make a buck doing a bunch of different things. And a lot of them aren't quite legal, right? And that's where you start getting into the Irish simultaneously become your organized crime and your cops. One of the easiest ways to track neighborhoods and to track ethnic groups is to look at their churches. The 1850s back into the 20s, that's where you start seeing everybody has the romantic idea of the Irish Channel, because that's when the two big churches were built. The Irish build St. Alphonsus, this huge church on one side of Constance and Josephine. And over on the other side, the Germans have this little church. If you say little church, close your eyes and think of a little white wood church. That is the original St. Mary's. Your mind is there. You're thinking that kind of church. They have to one up the Irish now. So, Chris, their plan is to build a bigger St. Mary's Assumption church than what they already had. They don't tear down the church. They dismantled the whole thing and moved it into the cemetery. And then the Garden District people dismantled it again, and a guy put up a lot. Now think about that neighborhood and think about giving up a lot on Jackson between Britannia and St. Charles. They put the church there. These people are looking for a better life. So they've been coming to New Orleans since the 1820s.